Happy Monday. The sun is back out in Seattle. Rare thing during this time of year, but hey, we're gonna take it. It's freezing cold, but as I said, we're gonna take what we can get because it's better than nothing. So rest day went great yesterday. Took advantage of it. Got a nice good rest in, not quite 100% when I got up this morning, but hit the cardio, did 30 minutes of HIIT training, high intensity interval training. That went well, felt strong. Didn't even gas out at the end of the workout, so I feel great going into legs today. I feel like I'm gonna be able to hit everything nice and easy. The great thing about it is everything as far as like the load lifting with the front squats, back squats, deadlifts and hip squats, all that stuff is I'm hitting PRs every time. So that makes me very happy that I'm able to do that, because it just, you know, it keeps you motivated to make it to every workout regardless of how you feel if you're hitting PRs. Not that I'm lose motivation when I'm not hitting PRs, because when I feel like, you know, especially like on the upper body stuff, like I had some lagging chest issues for several weeks with the incline press, and that motivated me. That made me hit chest even more, and it made me get excessively creative in my attempt to figure out what changes needed to be made to my incline press weight sets and reps, and I finally figured that out. And since I figured that out, the incline press is starting to go up again, and it has been going up for like the last, I believe, 3 weeks. I don't jump that every workout. I do incline press twice a week for 3 sets, so I jump the weight every week. I don't jump the weight every workout, just because, you know, I'm not in any hurry to get a super, I don't want a big chest, you know, I'm not trying to get big, that's the thing, you know. I'm just trying to get defined and lean down, you know. I'm trying to get my weight about, I put on 20 pounds on my bulk, but I was mainly just looking for, I was mainly looking to keep the same, to be at the same weight that I was at prior to my cut, but just more defined. I wasn't planning on gaining so much weight, but that's how it is when you're an endomorph, you know. So I guess I would say that I want to be probably about 40 pounds lighter than I am right now, but I mean, I'm not, you know, I probably don't have that much fat to lose, unfortunately. I think a lot of what I put on when I gained weight was muscle. I will find out within the next 10 weeks if that is true or not, but as for now, I believe that it's pretty much, you know, out of that 20 pounds, I think because of newbie gains and muscle memory from being, you know, because I've been bigger in the past and stronger in the past, I believe that a high percentage of that was muscle. It just looks a little, I look a little flabby just because, you know, water retention and whatnot. Just being an endomorph, you know, you're gonna have that little layer of fat there if you're not dialed in 100% in the eating. And I was eating potatoes a lot because I needed the energy to start lifting at the degree that I have been lifting. And now that my body has made those adaptations and I'm running on all cylinders now, I've lowered the carbohydrates drastically, and I just time them with, you know, with carb backloading and different things like that, and nutrient partitioning and different things like that. So, you know, everything's working out great. I'm very satisfied. I'm hoping that, you know, there are people that are able to gather ideas from the stuff that I'm putting out there, because I'm pretty sure, well, no, I'm not pretty sure, I know that I'll be successful in the end, you know. So if you're looking at the bulk and you're thinking, oh, you know, what is he doing? That's part of the process. If you want to get more muscular You have to be willing to bulk. You have to be willing to put on the weight. You either have to lean bulk or dirty bulk. I don't consider what I did a dirty bulk. Was I having some things in there the Endomorphs probably shouldn't be eating? Yes, but the main thing is just being an Endomorph, and I was eating a lot of carbohydrates. I was eating a lot of potatoes. I was eating potatoes pretty much every day. That's a big no-no because of insulin sensitivity. So, you know, once I cut out those, you know, it just took some time for the water to kind of go away, and, you know, me to get, you know, in alignment with how I needed to be eating as far as like carb backloading and different things like that. But that's the topic of today, very quickly, because I've been going on about myself. Endomorphs, you gotta backload your carbs on your workout days, okay? You have to. There's no getting around it. You cannot eat carbs whenever you want. You're not built for it. You gotta carb backload. So we're looking at, you know, fruits, veggies. As I've said before, I do the corn tortillas. I'm potatoed out. I've tried to muster up some, you know, energy to eat potatoes again, but I'm not on it. I ate potatoes for like 6-7 months straight. I'm just done with them. I could be eating the sweet potatoes. Maybe I will do the brown rice if I can come up with some decent brown rice dishes, but, you know, I like doing the corn tortillas. I love that, and I don't mind getting all of my carbohydrates through veggies and fruit. I love fruit. You know, I did the raw vegan diet for a long time, had great success with it, lost a lot of weight on that, felt great, got great sleep, my system was always going, I was always eating, so I had that thermic effect of food going on, and I felt marvelous when I was on that diet. The thing is it makes you so flat muscular wise. You know, I wasn't strong, and the reason why I had to start lifting is because the protocol that I wanted to adapt into my regime was one of lifting, and I wouldn't have been able to lift and continue on that diet. But the rehabilitation process on my lower back, that was what it was. It was, you know, heavy lifting, all these intricate, detailed exercises for strengthening and activating the muscles in the lower back. I had no confidence that it was going to work, but I'm very happy with the results. You know, I have some, referred pain still in my groin and different things like that, and I deal with pain. I'm not going to say that it's not painful or I don't deal with pain ever, but my pain since I started lifting with the type of injury, L4, L5 injury that I have, my pain is reduced greatly since I started lifting weights again. I mean, hugely. I tried to lift weights about 1.5 years into my injury back in 2009, 2010. I started lifting because I was told to lift, but my body just couldn't handle it at that point. I had a steroid injection at that point, and I was able to lift for a while, but there were a lot of things I couldn't do. I haven't tried to do box hops again, but I couldn't do box hops. I couldn't squat. You know, I don't squat heavy. I'm gonna work back up to a heavy squat, but I don't squat heavy right now. My front squat and my back squat are very light, just because I'm trying to make sure that my back is good, and that's why I deadlift 3 days a week, because I know that I'm not squatting, and I deadlift heavy. I don't mess around. I mean, on my days where I do conventional and sumo deadlifts, I don't deadlift heavy. It's moderate. It's above my body weight. But as my back gets stronger and as my form gets better, I'm contemplating adding in a belt. We'll see. I may get a belt, but once I get the form lined out and I get comfortable again to the point where I felt back when I was deadlifting prior to my injury, then I'll probably start jumping up the weight closer to like the 4s in the 450 range, because I can deadlift that heavy. I'm not, no doubt. I just need to get back, the muscle memory. I need to get myself mentally prepared, and I need to make sure that my back is going to be able to handle that amount of weight, because that's the thing, I'm lifting with a back injury, so I have to be extremely careful about the things that I do and the manner in which I approach exercise 4 days a week. So as I said, you have to carb backload. On your rest days, 50 grams of carbs only through vegetables, no fruits, no sugars. Eat your proteins, eat your fruits and vegetables on those days, higher fat, but leave the carbs alone on your days off. Make sure you're getting your cardio, hit cardio. I do recommend the walking, but I'm not doing it right now because I'm, you know, trying to get stubborn fat off right now. I'm not saying that all I have to lose is stubborn fat right now, because I have more than stubborn fat to lose right now. But I'm gonna do HIIT cardio probably for the remainder of this cut, which is probably I'm looking at probably 15 to 20 weeks. We'll see from now. And I should be there in 15-20 weeks. I'm pretty sure that I'll get there. So, you know, right around that summertime, which is where we like to you know, slide into the summer, July, and be pretty lean for the months on the boat and everything like that. So carb backloading. Happy Monday.